Hi guys, it's Katie. Thanks for stopping by my channel and welcome back to Cookie Week. Every day this week I'm posting a new cookie video on my channel, so hopefully you're enjoying. Today I'm making brownie cookies, and I've never made brownie cookies. I saw them in a few of the cookbooks that I was looking through and the idea intrigued me. So I love brownies, and I always have like a brownie mix in my pantry for a moment's notice. I will make a pan of brownies for any reason. But I wanted to try the cookie form, and I thought it'd be really good because then you get like an edge, you know, on all the cookies. So there's lots of different recipes online. I chose one from gimmesomeoven.com. I will link it down below. That's the recipe I'm following. And so we'll get started. I'm going to start with the dry ingredients, and then you melt butter and chocolate, and then you whip eggs and sugar, and then you combine all three and you make some cookies. So we'll get started. Okay, so for the dry ingredients, we have flour, cocoa powder, baking powder. Okay, I'm gonna omit the salt because I use a dairy-free margarine that's salted. I don't think there's any vegan margarine that's unsalted, so for baking recipes, a lot of times I cut the salt back. And it's only a 1/4 teaspoon, so I'm going to omit it altogether. So we have our dry ingredients. Next, I'm going to put the butter and the chocolate in the saucepan, and they'll get melted together. It calls for 7 ounces of chocolate, and these, like the usual 12-ounce bags, these are 2 cups and they're 12 ounces. So I'm going to guess that to get 7 ounces, it's going to be kind of like a heaped 1 cup. We'll see. I guess if you were using like a chocolate bar, you would get a 7-ounce chocolate bar, but the recipe also says you can use the chips, so I'm going to try that. And so, you know, slightly overflowing. That's just pretty much exactly 7. It's 7.02 ounces, so approximately a cup, a generous cup. So I'm going to put that on a burner. I'm not going to turn it on just yet. Let me get everything ready here. I don't want to burn that chocolate. So in the stand mixer, I'm going to beat up the eggs, and there's white sugar and brown sugar. Eggs in. Okay, and then I have the white sugar and the brown sugar together here. And this needs to whip for 5 minutes. So on high, at medium high for 5 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer so that I don't shortchange it. And while that's going, I will go ahead and start my burner back here. That is thick and creamy. And here we have the chocolate and butter. Still a few unmelted chocolate chips. I'm just going to let residual heat take care of that. Alright, so these are just plain and they don't have any toppings, but I did pull out some toppings. I'm just going to do a little experimentation. I have these nonpareils, Christmassy ones. And when I got this, I'm not sure, I think I'm going to try these candy cane sprinkles. If I just had like red and green or red, white, and green, I'm not crazy about these gold ones. But I do have the red, white, and green for the nonpareils. I also have some pecans, so I'm just going to do a little experimentation. That's part of the fun of Cookie Week, trying new things. Alright, so I have my dry ingredients. I have my butter and chocolates here, and this is my eggs and my sugar. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix this up, and I'm going to dish out some of them, and then I am going to put some peppermint extract. You can't stop me, okay? It's already happened. It's too late. Okay, so this is smooth. We are ready to proceed, and I have my oven preheated, so I guess these go kind of quick. And so we will This is warm, but I guess not too warm. All right, so I'm supposed to put the butter and the chocolate in with the eggs, and it's warm, but I don't know. I guess we're just going for it. I don't want to cook the eggs. And also the dry ingredients. And I think we're supposed to mix this with a spatula, actually, so that we don't overmix it. So this is like a batter. This is actually thinner than some brownie batters that get baked in a pan. We're gonna scoop it with a cookie scoop and hope that that air that we incorporated into the eggs holds it. And the recipe says it spreads a lot, so we're gonna give them plenty of room. Okay. Cute. All right. Get some crushed candy cane. And I haven't put the peppermint extract in yet, but I'm just gonna put a little for topping. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my goodness, I love it. All right, so that's what we have. All right, this recipe says 10 to 12 cookies. Well, I already have 6, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some peppermint extract, and I will measure it. Just need to find my measuring spoons. Peppermint extract is one of those things that can be overdone pretty easily. I'm actually gonna measure this not over the bowl in case I overflow it. I'm gonna do like half of a quarter, so that would be an eighth. Since it's a small amount of dough and it's half of it, and we can always put more in a future experimentation. All right, scoop these ones. So this recipe obviously makes more than 10 or 12. Some candy canes on. Okay, ready to go in the oven. Let's see how they turned out. Ooh, they're so pretty. It's the first pan. Those are the peppermint ones. Ooh, they're so crinkly already. Oh my gosh. Look at that. And they're still puffed up, so when they cool, they should flatten and get even more crinkly. And these did not spread for me that much. A lot of reviews said they spread a lot. I think whipping the eggs for the full 5 minutes, don't skimp on that. And when I set the timer, I was about 3 minutes in and I was like, surely the timer should be beeping, and I still had 2 minutes to go. So don't skip on that step. They look so good. So I let these cool. And unfortunately, this is not a recipe that I don't think I can freeze the batter. I could probably freeze the cookies, especially the ones without the toppings. So I'll go ahead and bake the rest of these, and when they're cool, we'll give one a taste test. Ooh. So I have one without the peppermint and one with the peppermint. So I thought it was only fair to try both. I'll probably just have a little bit of each. So They're still a little bit warm, which is how it said to enjoy them. You can eat them cold as well, but that's what it looks like. Super fudgy and rich. Yeah. It tastes just like a brownie. And the edges are a little crisp. A little crackling on top. That's really good. I love brownies. Try it with the peppermint extract. Okay. It's good. I'm trying to think. It probably could go, well, let me think. It probably could go a little stronger on the peppermint extract, but because I put the peppermint candies, maybe not. So I put 1/8 of a teaspoon, I'd say 1/4 teaspoon for, you know, the full recipe. No, actually I like it. I think it's just right. So good. All right. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give my video a thumbs up. I always appreciate that. And if you make this recipe, I'd love to know how it turns out for you. Leave some comments down below. And thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye!